Hello, my lovely people. Welcome to my channel. It's Josephine Mbutu. This is my channel. Thank you very much, guys, for tuning to my channel. I really appreciate you so much. It's Thursday morning, and just decide to talk some things here, to bring some things here, something which I want you people to know, something which also I want to share. Something which have been in my mind for so long. Guys, there are some people that I came across in my life, people that I used to see every time talking about prayers. Guys, I decided to talk about this because at some point I realized that people, they need to know the truth. At some point I need to tell these people or whoever listening today that, just a question, maybe I might be wrong. Maybe I might be wrong, whereby I need to be corrected also. Guys, where do you need to request prayers? How do you need to request prayers? How? Where? And how? In which situation? Let me say, in which situation that you can request prayers? Okay, by my understanding, by my own understanding is that for me, I believe requesting prayers when I cannot speak straight to God. That's my belief. Okay, I came to understand this because, there are times when people are talking to someone and this person will be like, please pray for me, I'm going through this and that. They'll be like, okay, but to be honest, I tend not even praying for that person. It's not to say that I don't want, there are times that I consider, but there are times when I just even forgot praying for this person. And it came in my mind like, okay, this just came in my mind after seeing some people also requesting for prayers somewhere. And I'm like, okay, if this person doesn't talk to God, if this person believe in prayers from people, and it happened the same way how the other person was asking me to pray for her or for him, meaning this person will not get saved, will not be helped. To be honest, life is having a lot of challenges. It's having a lot of things that which we're just facing in life, which can make you sometimes forgetting, which can make you do something which you didn't even thought you can do. So I remember requesting for a prayer from my mom when I was in the hospital, maybe 3 months back. That time it was the time when I went for a sauna, and when they check on the sauna first, the doctor was checking the sauna. He could not see my baby; they were not moving. Okay, and he's telling me that he doesn't know how to read the sauna. Okay, so he's going to go. He's waiting for some people who are coming from the theater to come and read the sauna. And I was like, okay. Then second, when the other doctor came now, because I've been telling you that no, I'm not saying my babies are not moving and all that. So I wanted to go for a son again. So when I went there, it was tough. Then the next doctor came. I went there, still the same. It was just like, meaning things were not okay. Then later she started telling me, no, the babies are not looking okay. So they were been giving me drugs so that the cage come up for the babies, like to stop the contraction and all that. But now it's like it's not working, and the moment of the babies, it's something else. Guys, I started panicking. I started crying. I started questioning God. Like, God, why? It was not easy. This pregnancy was not easy. So now, I started imagining things like going to the hospital, coming with 2 bodies. Hey, God. I started questioning him. I started praying and crying and telling God that, no, God, not now. Please, I I was begging him. So I end up telling Mom, please, I need your prayer. I just told her straight that, Mom, I'm not strong. I prayed, but I realized that I was not strong enough. And I know my girl can pray. My sister, my mother can pray. So I told her, Mom, please, I need your prayer. Because I told her like this because I know I was not strong to talk that much to God, because I was emotional too, but tears also speak. I spoke to that man above. I told him, but at the end of the day, he didn't understand me. He really answered my prayer. He really answered my mom's prayer. So now I was like, okay, I believed in Mom. I believed in Mom 100%. I know my mom. I know her life. That's why I told her. I know she'll have time. I know how she's feeling right now. That the moment when I was going for theater, I know how she was feeling. I know how she was desperate. She really wanted to hear the news after the theater. Until when I told her, like, no, I'm having 2 killed babies. And she was so happy. And she had been ups and down in the hospital, and where she was coming, it's far. She was happy. And that's the news that she wanted. So my question now here is, us requesting prayers from strangers, requesting prayers from people that we don't know whether they are going to pray for us or not, requesting prayers to people who have more than what we have. More than, when I'm saying having more than what we have, I mean having more problems than the one that we have. The person that you are requesting a prayer from, this person is having a lot. Maybe this person doesn't even pray for himself or herself. He's having a lot on the table. But you just believe on them because they look like Christians on that, knowing that challenges are just full time. It does not mean that when you go to church, or when you are a Christian, or this may be committed, you will not go through and you will not be challenged. Temptation are there 24 hours. And these are the people that you just believe to praying for you full time. How? They're just people who like prayers. And today what I want to tell you is that my sister, my brother, start talking to God straight. It's better to have a straight way than a gentle. You want to go somewhere, but instead of going straight, you're going to pass. Obviously, you'll not reach there on the right time. You'll be late. The same way how you send someone to pray for you, the same way you request prayer just from people, instead of you yourself, you tell God. You tell God, God, this is me. You tell God, God, this is what I want. You tell God, God, please, me suffering from this. Sometimes people, they will not even tell exactly how you need it. But God knows already what you need. So please, let's start praying for ourselves instead of sending people to pray for us. Instead of telling people to explain more. Because at some point it even look like God doesn't know you, or like you don't know God. Because if you are there telling someone to talk on your behalf, it's like you don't have this good communication, you don't have this too good bond with the person that you are asking for help. Tell him, ask him, request for anything. There are times that you go through something and you tell him about it. He will listen. He is eager to listen to all of our problems. He will listen. But the things of just, to be honest, I used to feel a bit of people. Papa, pray for me. The line is showing that maybe there's even 100 or 300 or 400 people. And all these people are just relying on Papa. And when you hear Papa is in jail, hey. Guys, we are suffering. Let's stop believing in human beings. Let's focus on God. We have pastors, yes. They can do their job. We have people, okay, everyone can do that, but what I'm saying is just focusing or living our life on the hands of others is not good. We have that assurance to speak to God. We do. So let's speak to God straight. Let's do it. Let's just do it that way. Then we see the result. Pray to Him, cry to Him. Sending someone to speak on your behalf is like you don't believe in Him. He will do it. He will do it for you. I just came to understand that sometimes we do things that we don't, because we don't know. We do things because the way how people they were telling us and all that. But to be honest, one thing which I just need to remind you as a sister or as a brother watching, you have a right to talk to God. You have full right to talk to God Himself. If it was about people, the moment you want to kneel down, then you'll be like, stand up. God is busy. Wait around 2. Wait around 5. But God doesn't work like that. Anytime. He'll be waiting for you. He'll be waiting for your cry. He'll be waiting for your call. He'll be waiting for you to ask Him, to beg Him. So please, it's about time that we have to start praying for ourselves. It's about time we need to talk to God. It's about time we need to clear everything. Challenges, they will be there to wipe us nice. Challenges, they will be there. And these are the reasons why by some people they start even to mock others. Especially Christians, people, they believe that they are women of God or men of God when they are going through something. And they start questioning them. If they are really Christians, why are they going through this? Who said the Christians they don't go through anything? Who told them that the Christians they don't have life? They do. They do. And we have just people who also blame others of their failures in their life. Guys, imagine anything that you're going through in your life, you're just blaming people. But I don't know now. When them going through a lot, I don't know who they blame. Does they need to blame you? Or them, they don't have a life, just you. So there are things that sometimes we need to know, that we experience something so that we will grow, so that we will work hard. I remember my life, my struggle, what I do, my mind when I was just having one child is not the same with when I was having 2 children. It's still not the same when today I'm having 4 kids. I'm thinking a lot. I'm thinking of many things, how to come up with things to take care of my kids. But those days, it was just like me and my firstborn. And I could not even worry that much because I don't know. It's enough, you know. But now, it's not the same anymore. It's not the same anymore. Changes comes, but I'm happy because when things are a lot, you are also doing a lot. You are also doing a lot. You are trying a lot. Because you need to do a lot. So please, let's focus in God. Let's focus on God. Let's focus on God. Let's stop telling people to pray for us. Not everyone can pray for you. Not even me. Let me not lie. Not even me. There are times that I pray, and let me say, when it's come to me in prayer, you might tell me I must pray for you, and I will not pray for you. There will be a time whereby I'm praying, and I will consider you. Like, I will be like, maybe I will start thinking that there was a time that I came across this person is asking for prayer. Then I'll pray. It's not to say that I don't want, but sometimes also what we have on our table, it's a lot. Even it's a lot. You might just see someone there looking okay, not knowing what they are going through. A person who can forget everything. The night, let me say in my case, the night is occupied already. My night is occupied without involving me sleeping. I have a duty on its own without involving my sleeping guys. And come during the day, I have to be at work. Lunchtime, I have to go back for breastfeeding, to go feed my babies. Come back at 2. Another work, like if there's something to work, I'll work. Going home, the babies is like they are looking at you, Mom, where were you? Like they are showing you good and whereby you are also happy, you want to bond with your babies. And you think I'll have time for you. Okay, not me, someone. Someone that I don't know. People are having just things on their table. I do pray. But even my prayer, just 2 words, 3 words, because of the time maybe which I'm having, but still I have time for God. Within that, or even in the night, like when I'm not sleeping, when I'm just having this baby at the back, this one on my hand, I used to worship in the night, praying in the night, because that's the time that I'm getting when they are not sleeping, and I'm dozing and I cannot sleep. And if I accept that application of sleeping, when you start feeding, then you'll be like, okay, let me sleep. Your baby will be away. So you try all your best not to sleep. Then you pick something. You start worshiping, you start singing. When you are singing, then you can even put them down, looking at them. You start singing, you start praying. They will start looking at you then until when they will sleep. You know? That's the only time. But what I'm saying is that please, my sister, my brother, pray for yourself. Pray for yourself. Speak to God yourself. You have that right. You have the authority to speak to God Himself. He will listen to you. Thank you very much, my lovely people. I know there is a lot, and I really want, you can comment there. You can tell me how do you believe about it. It's really right just to believe in prayers or to always expect others to pray for you instead of doing it yourself. Please comment below. I might be wrong, This is my understanding. This is how I understand it. So please comment below. Say something. I will really appreciate you. Thank you, guys. May the Lord bless you. Bye.